senior members of the Roland Unified School District here to celebrate with us this evening. I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Julie Mitchell. Deputy Superintendent of Administrative Services, Mr. Alejandro Flores. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Dennis Bixler. Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Laura Rivas. Director of Instructional Support, Dr. Brian Huff. Sorry. Now it is also my honor to introduce the members of the Board of Education. President Donna Friedman. Vice President Eric Venegas. Clerk David M. Malkin. And Member Agnes P. Gonzalez. As well as Member Carrie C. Chen. A round of applause for all our wonderful members, Roland Unified School District. Now would you all rise and please join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. Our pledge today will be led by Ashley Galvan and Alan Sanchez.
Yeah, you can drink all.
Please put your right hand over your heart and repeat after me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
I would now like to ask Ms. Orozco, our counselor, to introduce the staff of Santana High School. Ms. Orozco?
Hi everyone. How are we doing today? A little louder for the people in the back. All right, thank you. All right, so I would like to take this time to thank all of our teachers and staff for working with our candidates to help them with their careers. Teachers and staff, please stand to be recognized when your name is called. Mike Araujo. Cindy Caffrey. Adam Corbin. Debbie Lynn. Michael Phillips. Diana Santiago. Amanda Wynn. Lori Burrell. David Buck. Angelique Caringo. Daniel Chua. Dr. Al Sharif. Steve Feldman. Brianna Fuentes. Sandra Gloma. Stanley Longino. Maria Mauna. Paloma Pineda. Edward Rivero. And Mr. Wilder Inocchio. right, let's give it another big round of applause, guys. All right, thank you.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speakers, Luella Romero, Malena Enriquez, and Andrea Vera. Let's give them a round of applause while they make their way to the stage. First, to deliver her speech, is a student who has shown significant growth in her academic achievements, Miss Luella Romero. Please, a round of applause.
My name is Luella Romero. Hello, class of 2022. I would like to thank everyone for being here today. If you all please join me for a moment of silence for the innocent lives lost in Uvalde, Texas. We'll never get to experience this day of high school graduation. First and foremost, I would like to thank all of the families and friends in the audience, including my own. Without your support, we could not have done it. I would like to thank the teachers and staff who never gave up on us and encouraged us to reach for more. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. My fellow graduates, we are a class like no other. We have lived through a pandemic. We have lived at least a year of using surgical masks as a new and fashion accessory. We have teachers we had never met but through a computer screen. We have now learned how to foster relationships through these tough times. Quite literally finding the meaning behind the saying through thick and thin, at a much younger age than older folks, like some of the teachers here. Learning from these experiences, I'm sure all of us remember the friends we created amongst ourselves that looked out for each other at every step of the way. There is one thing I want you to take away from this speech, it's this. You are capable of taking on any obstacle that may lie in your life. You have all faced a challenging high school experience that has never happened before, and you overcame it, made it worthwhile. Something I would like to simply call amazing. Congratulations of class 2022. We did it.
Now next, our 2022 salutatorian, Malena Enriquez.
Hi everyone, my name is Melina and I'm so excited to be here today and talk to the class of 2022. Well class, we did it. We have triumphed a year. Nah, I'm kidding, I won't do that to you. I won't bore you with this speech romanticizing the difficult year this has been. Instead, I'll share with you. I don't know about you, but turning in my last 2 credits was such a surreal moment for me. To be the first graduating class coming back from a pandemic can be overwhelming. Yesterday was a year of laughs and frustrations, but definitely a core memory for us all. These last couple of years were hard for many, but you came to school, you got your credits, and here we are. I know a lot of people, graduation was a big maybe. I mean, I invited my family and friends without actually knowing if I'd make it to the cutoff. When I was asked if I would speak here today, I honestly didn't think twice about it. I wanted to do this. I wanted to come here and speak to you all and recap the year. Here at Santana, students don't expect much to happen on campus. It's a continuation school. What more can the school possibly offer other than recovery credits? I know that this is a sentiment that a lot of people, parents, and students might have about us. But I'm happy to say that after spending time here and graduating, that is furthest from the truth. From the moment I stepped foot on campus, I was pushed to succeed, even in the moments that I didn't want to. Mr. Duran, thank you for always motivating me and holding me accountable. Mr. Roscoe, you helped me through so much of what I've gone through in the last year, and I can't thank you enough. A lot of what I've accomplished in these last few days is thanks to the courage you've both given me. You never let me fall behind, and I appreciate your efforts of keeping me on track. Mrs. Lynn and Mr. Longino, the moments we shared together in my journey has helped motivate me to getting to the finish line. I thank you for your time and your ears, for listening to my struggles. To my fellow graduating peers, thank you for offering me a space where I felt like I could belong. As you all know, my personality can be a little unique, to say the least. But Santana welcomed me and allowed me to express myself and be who I am. I don't know about you, but I made some friendships I hope to be able to hold on to. Santana has given me the opportunity to meet people who have guided me in my academic and personal life. For those who have helped tremendously in my personal struggles. To my brothers Alex, Christian, and Victor, I want to say thank you for all the talks, all the memories. A la familia en que no nací, pero me crió, le doy las gracias por amarme como si fuera tuya. And finally, Mr. Perez, I think we can all agree that your leadership and even discipline were always genuine and gentle. The perfect combination holds us accountable and motivated to do our best. Thank you. High school is a chapter we are finishing up. At the end of today, when you take home your diploma, this chapter will have come to an end. On to the next adventure.
Yes, in the boot.
After all, we're the Eagles, and we soar high. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and to the graduating class of 2022. You may not know me, but my name is Andrea Vera. Today on graduation day, I have the honor to be speaking here on stage as valedictorian of Santana High School. I want to give a big thanks to everyone that is here today. I especially want to thank my parents, who I get my ultimate inspiration from. They were by my side through it all and never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. As well as the teachers here at Santana High School. Teachers like Miss Mauna, who look past our flaws, guiding us every step of the way, and Mr. Longino, showing us what it's like to have a teacher, but also a friend by your side when you're in need the most. For most of us, our journeys here at Santana High School started our junior year, which brought us both good and bad experiences. Along with the stressful days of COVID, we still managed to graduate. As Charles Dickens once said, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Now at the end of our career as students, we have the opportunity, and now is our time to take on the world and pursue our passion in life. Despite the failure we will make, and although we may not be perfect, we can still achieve greatness. You can do whatever it is you set your mind to. It's just a matter of believing in yourself as well. Let this be the start to achieve a better lifestyle for us and for our loved ones. Congratulations to us.
Another round of applause for these young ladies, please. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me? All right, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gregory Perez. I happen to be the proud principal of Santana High School, and I am very proud of the students that we have in front of us. Before we start, I would just like to thank you, parents, for giving us your most prized people. We are lucky to serve your students and to provide them with an education. So just thank you for that opportunity that you have given us. Seniors, for the past 5 years, I have stood on the stage on graduation night and said essentially the same words to graduating seniors. They are words, I hope, are filled with meaning, hope, pride, and joy. This year is different, however, and you are a class like no other. Don't get me wrong, you are similar in many ways to the other groups who have graduated while I have been at Santana High School. Just like those classes, you are great kids who love your school and your classmates. Just like those other graduates, you are filled with promise and hope. Just like them, you are excited to enter the next phase of your life and ready to take on the world. Still, you are a class like no other. You have experienced pain and hardships like no other class has had to. I myself have lost my aunt, my grandma, and a very close friend this year. These difficulties have put our work as educators into perspective for all of us. I know that I've been able to reflect and grasp how much I love my work. I love coming to work each and every day because I get to work with such a special group of students. Parents, thank you for allowing my staff and I to work with your children. It has been a great honor and privilege to see them develop into such wonderful young adults. Students, when we first met you, it was at an orientation, and we shared with you that placement at Santana High School is voluntary. I shared with you that our goal is to have you graduate from one of our high schools, Nogales, Roland, or here at Santana High School. We told you to set a goal and that we would help you obtain that goal. Many students chose to return to their school to graduate, and we are very happy for them. But for all of you who decided to stay and graduate from Santana, we are especially proud of you. This year, we are extremely proud to say that we have 81 students who are graduating. We are so proud of you that it made writing a speech very difficult. There were many nights that I stared at my MacBook at the blank screen and just decided to close it out of frustration. Then it hit me. How many of you guys have ever heard of a super bloom? A super bloom is a rare phenomenon that happens in the desert. It happens when there's an unusually high proportion of wildflowers whose seeds have lain dormant in the desert soil and blossom at roughly the same time. This phenomenon is associated with an unusual wet, rainy season. I'm sure a lot of us can say that we've had a wet, rainy season or two. Super blooms are rare because getting exactly the right conditions is hard. You need rain, at least 200% of normal. But just as importantly, the rain needs to come at the right times. Even more so, the rain needs to be spread evenly across the winter rainy season, which runs from October to April. Any cold snaps or prolonged dry spells will stop the flowers. Any torrential downpours can wash away these seeds. Any early spring heat waves and the seeds will fizzle. All of these conditions aligning only happens on average once a decade in Southern California. Your class is what I would call a super bloom. You had all the right conditions, you had all the love from the teachers, you had all the help from your parents, and we were able to see you blossom. More specifically, there's a song called Super Bloom by the Mr. Wives that reminds me of your class. Now, I don't have the talent to sing, neither do the rhythm, nor the rhythm, but I do want to share a portion of the lyrics that I believe speaks to your class's perseverance. It says, I deserve congratulations. I'd never thought that I would survive. If you tell me I won't make it, that's when I super bloom. Resilient little things, just like mama raised you, till you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go. Make it burn so bright that they all know. I deserve congratulations, because I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm going to let them shine. See, the point is that sometimes struggle and loss bring out the best in people and allows them to rise to the moment with courage and grace. So Santana, what does any of this have to do with you, you might ask? In the face of tremendous suffering brought by not just the coronavirus, but life in general, you not only were successful, but you bloomed. You have suffered, and through that suffering, you have defined yourself in a way no other class from Santana High School has ever done. I imagine there were times in your 4 years when you were scared, frustrated, and didn't want to get out of bed. But you got out of bed and you got with it. I imagine there were times when you didn't want to do the work in front of you. The number of credits you needed to graduate seemed insurmountable, and you couldn't see the point of it all. But you pulled yourself together and took care of your business. I imagine there were times when you wanted to shut the door and close out the world. Instead, you guys took care of each other, loved each other, and helped each other to get through the ordeal together. You see that in this unprecedented time, you have had the opportunity to demonstrate all of the virtues that we hope for in all of our Santana students. You have become responsible, resilient, courageous, and most importantly, compassionate. You have become resilient, you have made it out that other side, and that wildfire inside of you is shining. You as a class, are a super bloom. Each and every one of you has a story, and all of your stories contribute to the Santana story in the year 2022, the year when you overcame the coronavirus and demonstrated with great clarity all that makes Santana great. But what about tonight? Well, tonight you earned Santana's greatest honor when you received the high school diploma from Roland Unified School District. Our diploma symbolizes the successful completion of an alternative education program that embodies what we believe in as educators and what Santana stands for as an institution. Tonight, we celebrate you for earning this honor. So enjoy today and enjoy the special time in your life. But while you celebrate what has been accomplished, don't be fooled into thinking you did it alone. For as much as this ceremony is a celebration of today and the possibility of tomorrow, it is also a night to honor those who have helped you along the way. You are here tonight, not only due to your talent and hard work, but also because you had people around you that helped create the perfect conditions for you to bloom. Your teachers, coaches, mentors, friends, family, and especially your parents, who gave you support, guided you when you erred, celebrated you when you won, and loved you when you failed. They were with you every step of the way. And so as you look to the future, please be sure to honor your past and those who have helped you arrive at where you are today. In a few minutes, you will no longer be Santana students and completely out of my sphere of influence. So I am going to use my short time to make two final requests. First, please thank your teachers for the tremendous work they have done to help you today, to get to today. Finally, thank the people who love you the most in this world and forever will. Your parents. You will never understand how much your parents love you, and what a big moment this is for them until you have children of your own. So please take a moment now to thank your parents. Students, I speak on behalf of the entire high school faculty when I say that we are proud of you, proud of who you are, proud of what you have accomplished, and thankful that we got to share this important time in your lives with you. And as you now strike out to make your own way in this world, we hope for you to find your passion and purpose. We hope you accomplish your heart's desire. We hope you find the courage within yourself to be kind and the strength to be persistent. Finally, we hope, we believe you will continue to represent the school well, and that throughout your lives, you will leave each place you touch a bit better for you having been there. Congratulations, Santana class of 2022. Mr. Duran, will you please come up to share the presentation of the awards and honors?
During their years at Santana High School, many of our graduates have achieved excellence in one or more fields of endeavor. The student awards were presented at the senior breakfast. I would like to take time to highlight a few of the significant achievements of the students in the graduating class. At Santana High School, we have the Soaring Eagle certificate that is awarded to the student that best exemplifies what an outstanding Santana Eagle is. This year, we have 3 Soaring Eagles. Danny Berumen, will you please stand up? Vincent Harris, will you please stand up? And Jonathan Hurtado, will you please stand up? Every year, we also recognize a student who has shown the most growth as a student. This year, we chose 3 students. These students were the most improved awards, and they go to Mr. Hector Souffle, please stand up. Luella Romero, please stand up. And Xavier Patron. Next up, we want to highlight the honors and awards earned by our fellow graduates. They are as follow. Valedictorian, Andrea Vera. Salutatorian, Malena Enriquez. Principal for a Day Scholarship, Isabela Perez. Dr. Maria Ott Scholarship, Misty Reyes. Captain Bobby Galbraith Armed Forces Scholarship, Alan Sanchez. Association of Roland Educators, Andrea Vera. The Ed Chapman Awards for Service, Ruby Gonzalez Sanchez. Leadership, Malena Enriquez. Social Science, Armand Ingram. Science, Luis Vargas Morales. Vocational, Manuel Magallanes. In addition, we have 2 David and Terry Malkin Humanitarian Scholarship awardees. The Malkin family would like to support students who have a passion to pursue a career helping others, such as a public service industry, medical, social, or counseling work, education, and or the public sector, by providing 8 $500 scholarships, which will be awarded to 2 graduating seniors at 3 high schools, Nogales, Roland, and Santana High School. And the 2 seniors who have participated in the CTE program and are a part of the senior seminar program. The recipients of this year's David and Terry Humanitarian Scholarships are Misty Reyes and Josue Garcia. Let's give another round of applause for all our students. Thank you.
You will notice that each of our graduates has a single flower. Here at Santana High School, we have a tradition of presenting a single flower to one individual who has made a difference in the lives of students and has inspired, supported, and encouraged them to not give up and finish high school. I would ask that at this time, our graduates, please rise and present the flower to the individual you feel has helped you to succeed and finish high school. As they make their way back, we'll start with the formal part of the graduation ceremony. Will the candidates for graduation all rise? At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a member of the Board of Education for the Roland Unified School District, Mrs. Donna Friedman, who along with Dr. Mitchell will receive the graduating class of 2022.
On behalf of the Roland Unified School District Board of Education, as represented this evening by our Board President, Donna Friedman, as well as Vice President Eric Venegas, David Malkin, Agnes P. Gonzalez, and Carrie Chen, I accept these students as certified graduates of the class of 2022.
As diplomas are being issued, we ask that you please do not shout or whistle. Please allow each name to be heard. Actually, shout and whistle, I think, would make it a lot more fun, right? A photographer will be taking pictures of each graduate. At this time, will the first row please stand and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas? Yeah, everybody else please sit with the first row.
Santana High School students, parents, and staff, it's time for the main event! Santana student, first one, Christopher Aguilar Cabrera. James Aparicio. Jaren Julian Arbolado. Carolina Artiaga. Danny Berumen. Brianna Briceño. Yulisa Campos. Cecilia Carpio Orellana. Raymond Cerda. Darlene Corrales. Alina Cruz. Miguel Cruz. Valerie Cruz. Giovanni de Jesús. Christopher de la Rosa. Destiny de la Torre. Malena Enriquez. Justin Farias. Sebastian Fernandez. Ashley Galvan. Celeste Garcia. Josué Garcia. Valerie Garcia. Brendan Godinez. Casey Gomez. Ruby González Sánchez. Andrea Guardado. Juan Guerrero. Nicholas Harris. Vincent Harris. Naum Hernández Moreno. Jonathan Hurtado. Armand Ingram. Ashley Juarez. Nicholas Juarez. Shiloh Larimore. Joshua Allen Leemans. Alexander Lopez. This one's Caden Luxon Bunch. Manuel Magallanes. Alexis Osorio. Christian Padilla.
It's going to give it to him. It's going to give it to him.
Xavier Patron. Isabela Pérez. Sky Queja. Denise Reigns. Eric Reyes. Misty Reyes. Steve Rivas. Joseph Robledo. Luela Romero. Ellen Sanchez. Lila Sanchez. Sergio Sánchez. Christopher Santa Cruz. I dare you.
I am what? Okay, wait.
Eleanor Solis.
Does it like that? Probably not, because I'm a little too scared.
Leslie Soria. Héctor Soufflé. Ariana Torres. Luis Vargas Morales. Andrea Vera. Eric Vidales. Julian Villescas. Jacob Wright. Narciso Cepeda.
I'm gonna meet them over there in the room so I can go into the home.
You want me to stand on the other side?
No, over there in the same spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So walk over there, go Yes, so have them come straight and then turn? Okay.
Be over there.
I gotta give them these originals.
Oh, do you want me to? I'll take it.
Okay. At this time, Santana's class of 2022 will observe the tradition of the changing of the tassel. Please stand. The changing of the tassel symbolizes a rite of passage from high school student to high school graduate. At this time, graduates, would you please move your tassel from the right side to the left side? Ladies and gentlemen, the Santana High School class of 2022. I guess, not one. Thank you, honored guests, parents, families and friends, and graduates for your participation in today's ceremonies. With the conclusion of the ceremony, we bring the regular 2021-2022 school year to an official end and close the book on the year. And as our graduates now stand to exit, they begin writing the next chapter of their lives. Please stand and permit our graduates to exit. Thank you.
Guys, good job. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go.
Thank you guys.